don't know how he's gonna feel about getting hit in the head with a boat. I kind of want to try wobbly horses here, and I know what you're going to say. Are you crazy? You want to use the thing that has a hard time standing up and tell it to run around on ice? Well, like, what are they going to do? Like, fall down and break their rubber knees? Like, I just need a really quick distraction to get in there and draw attention away from Larry. He's the heavy hitter. Oh, he should... Oh, crap. Oh, I forgot in tabs, it's not always you going to the ice. Sometimes the ice crawls up inside of you. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, where for today's episode, we've got something really special. Like, as you guys know, I've already built up quite a motley crew of player-created units, but I've been meaning to check out a player-created campaign, which quickly led me to finding Larry the Mammoth's story. A campaign where you travel through time protecting Larry the Lost Mammoth as he tries to rejoin his herd. And that is so incredibly clever that it physically hurts me to have not come up with it first. I think it's pretty safe to assume this is some kind of prequel level. Like, it's setting things up because Larry is still with his herds, and they're still in prehistoric times. What I don't get is how this group is going to cause some kind of time discrepancy with their sticks and stones. It looks like all they want is to eat Larry's soft parts and then wear his hard parts, which unfortunately for them, they're not going to get to do, because I get to use whatever dumb units I want, including all of the stuff that I've made. So you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus will tear you in half. Oh, do you think Santa being here could be what caused the time hiccup? Right, he has to have some kind of time-controlling abilities. There's no way you can get to an entire planet's worth of kids in one night otherwise. I just wanted to make some kind of Christmas joke. You know, it's the time of year for milk and cookies and disemboweling your enemies. Well, whatever happened, happened, and now we found ourselves in ancient Greece, and I can tell you right now, that ballista is going to be a real problem. I don't want Larry to get wing-dinged by a sharpened telephone pole, but stopping that is kind of difficult. I'm thinking we could probably put down lightning archers on the end and maybe accompany them with some nanners, but I need something in the middle that can take a hit from a ballista. Maybe Jesus? I mean, he's been put up on poles before and did perfectly fine. It's that time of year. It's Christmas. Why don't we put the Christ in Christmas? Maybe back him up with bees? The units I've made are so stupid. There's absolutely just no pattern here. But yeah, bees. We're just going to have a swarm of bees. You know bees, Larry? Good, because I've got a whole bunch of them. Go! Come on, Jesus, you got this. I mean, maybe it'll shoot a bee? Yeah, shoot a bee. It missed Jesus! There you go! You see? I knew he'd be fine. He's currently wrestling a snake. Oh, thank you, Larry. That feels good. I think we've got this in the bag. I might not want to use only my own units. Even though I make sure to value them properly using the automatic thing, they're still kind of overpowered. I'd like these to be at least a little bit of a challenge. Well, it seems like time travel isn't easy on your stomach, because apparently Larry is hungry, and we found our way to a farm. And believe it or not, Larry, people own food before it's eaten in this time. We've got a bunch of angry farmers and hobbits. Okay, I know I said that I wouldn't use any more player-created units, but I really can't pass up the opportunity to see Captainsauce punch the crap out of these little freaks. And you know what? I'll even back him up with Cupid. But I'll tell you right now, Cupid, if you make a hobbit kiss me, so help me God, I will destroy reality. We might also want to be careful with the birds. I'm sure Larry has seen birds before, but probably not the type that burst into toxic farts. Oh, is that a problem? Apparently I don't lose if Larry loses, so I'm guessing time travel doesn't really care if you're alive or dead. You just need somebody to move forward with you. Sauce, could you maybe end this now? Oh, Sauce doesn't like the birds. Crap. Yeah, I might have spent a little bit too much on myself. How about this? Instead of punching the hobbits into tomorrow, we just evaporate them using barrel rollers. We only need a couple. They'll meet in the middle, mingle, introduce to one another, and then poof, everything should be dead. And I can follow that up with poachers? I feel like I need a lot of units, and I need them to move fairly quickly. Because we really need to get to those birds, otherwise I keep wanting to call him Snuffy, but it's not Snuffy, it's Larry. I'm sorry, Larry, okay? We just haven't really been introduced all that much, and I've been dealing with your cousin quite a bit. You might remember him, he's a little Tim. Good guy, though, I gotta say, oof, nice hit. Okay, now, if we could please get to the Scarecrow, just beat the hay out of him. Come on, no, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. He's definitely tossing his salad. Way to go, Larry! Actually defended himself. Leave it to the medieval faction to overreact at an animal on their front lawn. Look, why would you need a catapult? Honestly, you're not trying to siege a city, you're trying to shoo away an animal. And fortunately, I'm not noticing anything particularly dangerous here. Everything is fairly mammoth-friendly, but if they want animals, then I can give them animals. Maybe a couple of minotaurs, possibly some raptors that slip through time as well. Yeah, I like it. We're going to make the king regret having come out to address this himself. I'm telling you, you could have hired someone to shoo him away, or you could have just waited for him to wander off. Just pay other people to pick up the poop and fill in the lawn holes. It really was not worth it. I'm assuming that we are actually going to be able to kill him. That is, or not. Just put my giant fuzzy foot in my giant fuzzy mouth. I thought the point of knights and squires and chivalry was to be honorable. Like, cutting down animals unprovoked isn't exactly honorable. But that being said, if they want to fight dirty, I can fight dirty. Like, I know some low-life swashbucklers that'd love to plunder the queen's booty. Don't take that out of context, okay? You know what I mean. We've got some blunderbusses. We've got some bomb throwers. Let's get the queen in there. They'll follow her booty into battle. We can back them up with some flint blocks. I would imagine that guns will be really effective in this timeline. Yeah, I like it. I know you guys are a little out of your element here. I mean, so is Larry, but you don't need the salty sea breeze to murder people. Just aim and fire. Light and throw, whatever it is you do. Oh, okay. That's not good. Larry's not doing well, guys. Maybe we could speed this up a little bit. More shooting and exploding, please. Okay. Time travel, man, it works in mysterious ways. Something tells me we're gonna go back or forward. Either way, Larry's fine. Well, we know that the cold won't really bother Larry, but I don't know how he's gonna feel about getting hit in the head with a boat. I kind of want to try wobbly horses here, and I know what you're going to say. Are you crazy? You want to use the thing that has a hard time standing up and tell it to run around on ice? Well, like, what are they going to do? Like, fall down and break their rubber knees? Like, I just need a really quick distraction to get in there and draw attention away from Larry. He's the heavy hitter. He should... Oh, crap. Oh, I forgot in tabs, it's not always you going to the ice. Sometimes the ice crawls up inside of you. Well, we need something that can take the opening salvo of arrows and get hit with the boat and the first dive from the Valkyries. So I'm thinking, hobbits, that's going to be your job. Just line you guys up. I also want to make sure that Larry survives, so I'm going to put down some healers, and hopefully they'll stick to his thickness. It's weird that I have enough money for something like the Reaper. You would think that's really effective. Actually, I'm going to even move him up. I want him to kill everything before Larry even gets to the battle. And then Maybe the musketeer? I want something that can pick off the Valkyrie. And yeah, that might work. This is a real weird group to be protecting Larry, but I'll take it. The hobbits did their job. Great job, folks. Really appreciate you. Now, healers, protect him. Yes, we've got Super Larry. What happened to Larry? Should I be concerned about this? I'm thinking this is why 2,000-pound pachyderms don't time travel. It really screws with you. All right. Well, Reaper, could you maybe finish the job, sir? Please? I don't know why you're having such a hard time with this thing. Just stick a tentacle in its butt, okay? Okay, thank you. Perfect. Couple of ice archers left. Easy peasy. Who's ready for the anime girl treatment? All right. Real shame that we couldn't protect Larry, though. I thought for sure the healers would get the job done. Once again, we have another supposedly honorable society just cutting down animals for no good reason. Like, Larry isn't provoking anything. You could just as easily get a spritz bottle, or invent spritz bottles, then get it, and then just spray him like a cat. He'd go away. I'm really worried about Larry falling down that hole. You know, he's thick, but he's not that thick, so we might want to get the job done with quickly. They have so many samurai, though. There's no way I can use ranged units, so maybe Thor's? I know that's not necessarily fair, but I'm not really looking for fair. Or a Gandalfin? Yeah, screw it. I mean, they're definitely gonna bring the pain. Please get rid of those dragons quickly, though. They are a problem. No, Larry? Larry, get up! Wow, what just happened over there? He didn't fall down. That's all that matters. We're still good. Doors are still going. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a cakewalk. You see, once you beat those Norwegians, I'm telling you, they're more than happy to join you. They're not all that bad. You just gotta get to know them. If anything, Snuffy's probably closest to them. They probably coexisted within a couple million years of one another.
With the new Domino's rewards, you earn free Domino's after every 2 orders. It's as easy as 1, 2, free.
If everything we experienced up until this point was a time hiccup, then this is full-blown explosive time diarrhea because they're releasing everything. They're all back. But fortunately, we haven't been wasting time. We did manage to find all of Larry's herd, and we're back in the prehistoric era. We just need to get rid of all these salty Sandras to return to normal. I'm thinking I don't want to use anything that's even a little normal this time around. We're going to get some Santas. We're going to get some lightning archers, maybe some nanners. I could really go for a couple of bubbles right now. We could frontline with Bob Ross. Where's Slenderman? There he is. Get him in there. Who else? Oh, you know Captainsauce is getting invited. Perfect. I wouldn't have this end any other way. This is by no means a fair fight. I get the feeling we're going to absolutely crush them, but it feels good. You know what? These gentle creatures have been through enough. Ow, okay. Minor complications, but don't worry, guys. I still have control over time. Santa's still here. He can fix everything. I know people ask for life a whole lot during Christmas, but this time he'll deliver. He's been taking it enough. I'm sure he's got a little to spare. Slenderman? You okay? Oh, Slenderman got cut in half. What? Why? Santa, please finish the job. Hey, there's Larry. There's that big guy himself. Oh, man, it's just too perfect. This was great. Oh, I may have made a huge mistake. Turns out Larry and his family were supposed to go extinct. It's kind of important to maintaining the timeline. Now they've bred and they've become massive dicks, both literally and figuratively. These poor little raptors are just trying to survive, but Larry's taking no prisoners. Unless I have something to say about it, I suppose. What am I going to use to kill a mammoth? I just saw Larry die so many times, but I still don't really know what's very effective against them. No, I do know. Wait, I absolutely do know. The ice crawling up inside you always seems to work, and we can use a whole bunch of these. There we go. That should do something, hopefully. This is another campaign, and it just segues perfectly into what we've done. Please tell me you guys can toss these mammoth salads. Come on. I'm seeing a whole lot of flip-flopping, but not a whole lot of dying. Oh, no, they're dying. Yeah, we're fine. I think the raptors may have all gotten crushed, but at least we avenged them. Okay, I feel like I've done a pretty good job figuring out what's happening up until this point, but now I'm just confused. Some of the raptors have joined the remaining Larrys, but not all of them. We still have a faction of raptors who we need to defend. I don't know, man. I'm guessing if they have raptor riders, then we could counter that with wobbly horse riders. Something tells me the wobbly horse isn't nearly as dangerous as a raptor. Why do I have so much money? Am I losing my mind here? It seems like I have way too much to spend on each of these levels. Unless they've got some secret poking around that I don't even need to use half. That should be more than enough to crush everything right now. And I don't even need to keep the raptors alive. Why is nobody using that new win scenario? You have to actually protect a unit? If you guys want to make campaigns for me to play around characters that I need to protect, do it. Leave them in the comments or leave sauce somewhere in the campaign name. I would love to play more stuff like this on the channel, as long as it's just balanced. Just don't give me like 400,000 to spend when I need like 20. Oh, good. It's not that I'm misunderstanding. It's just that none of this makes any goddamn sense. There's no reason for Vlad the Impaler to be here right now unless he fell out of some time butthole that I'm unaware of. Fortunately, I've got Galactus, you know, that Fortnite character. I can't even say it with a straight face. I mean, what do I do here? I've got a whole bunch of money to kill this stuff with, but I just... ninjas? I'll just use ninjas. Yeah, we'll just use a whole whack of ninjas with Galactus and the Raptors to take down the Larry Uprising. I feel like this video just degrades as time goes on. It makes less and less sense. Galactus never even got the chance to do anything because he can't walk. I feel like I'm having a brain aneurysm. No, I don't think so. I don't care how important you think you are, space and time, but you can't just throw me another curveball. They got rid of the Larrys, they got rid of the Raptors, it's just a bunch of random farmers, and I can only use hobbits. I hate hobbits. This is so dumb. And I have so much money that I can absolutely destroy reality. There's no way I can simulate this many hobbits. That's already too far. I've only used like half the money they gave me. This is already going to tank my frame rates. It should be enough, right? Hopefully. I don't think they have any surprises. You guys are really going to have to rush that scarecrow? Guys? Hello? Listen, I know we've had our differences, but could you maybe stop gangbanging the lovely farmer wives and move on to the terrifying eldritch crow creature? That'd be great. Hello? Why do you all ignore me? Oh, I swear, the Shire. There's one place in the world that I could burn down, that'd be it. Oh, here we go. There we go. We got a little scarecrow action. That's what I'm talking about. Just grab hold of those dried out nuts and pull them down. The birds are bigger than the halflings. But they got them. And they're parading around the bird corpses. Of course they are. Little psychopaths. Oh, no. What's this is actually close. Oh no, the wives are striking back. Oh crap, you gotta be kidding me. Guys, come on, please. Not like this. Not like this. Anything but this. I was forced to use you. Of course you would lose. Of frigging course. Alright, you know what? I think that's gonna be it for this episode of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Guys, nothing makes sense anymore. Nothing matters. I think we've all learned that you can't have compassion and time travel mix. Stuff just has to die for the sake of it. Especially hobbits. Always the hobbits, because they just refuse to do anything that I want them to. But if you guys want to see more stuff like this, as always, be sure to leave a like in the video, leave a comment letting me know, make some campaigns for me to play, and I'll return to screw around with more stuff again soon. But thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.